Oh no, we're live. You got to keep drinking. Okay. Okay. Hello, Julia. Love to have you here. This is a great moment to celebrate the People's Choice Award winner from Bristol's Demo Night this week. Congratulations to you. For those people that don't yet know who you are, can you introduce yourself and what you do with WAVESIX?
Hello, I'm Julia. I'm the founder of WAVESIX. Thank you very much for having me, Stuart. WAVESIX is a holistic lifestyle tracker, and it lets you track your daily habits and all your experiences across the fundamental pillars of your life. So, sleep, nutrition, movement, relaxation, relationships, and self. And it's the idea is that it helps you to notice and be aware of patterns and correlations between these pillars and that you might not have noticed before. And then you get AI insights as well once a month to show you what's working for you and what isn't.
Fantastic, and it clearly resonated with the audience in Bristol this week. I mean, it's a very high caliber room, and you were a clear winner with I think it was 6 votes higher than second place to get that. You know, it's no Soraya. Soraya was like plus 47, but that was a very different room, and that shows how close these things can be. The nearest we've had is like, you know, you have first, second, third, fourth in the hierarchy, and it was like the firsts were level, the seconds were level, the thirds were level, and the fourth was one out, and that's how somebody won. You know, that's been like the closest we've had. But you know, what's your reflections on the special format we had this week, the speed date format in Bristol, and why do you think you resonated so much with people?
Oh, I loved it. I think it was brilliant. I think it was very helpful, especially for the founders, because you had the chance to do your pitch 4 times rather than just one. And I personally felt, the first pitch, you do it and it's quite shaky, but when you do it in such quick succession, by the fourth one, you're just in your groove and you can um, just run with it. And I also loved it that it was very intimate, with the audience, and you got great feedback, great questions, and it was all very, very personal. And you have fantastic atmosphere in the room, and they all, yeah, made it what it was. The energy was brilliant.
And what I found super interesting, because we've only run these a few times before, and it's the first time in Bristol, but I saw for the first time how the compounding effect happened. That I knew lots of people around the tables, and they seemed to be asking different questions because they kind of watched these other ones, and it had sort of brought them up to a point where they went, "Oh, actually, I'm curious about this now," and that was super, super great because we look for how everybody's learning, and if even the people who are asking the questions are learning as well, that's just fantastic, right?
It's brilliant because there were so many different kinds of questions coming up and feedback. And I just loved how they all just stayed afterwards and came up to you and, wanted to chat. It was brilliant.
So you got any critical feedback? Anything I can do better for the next one in Bristol? Any way we can enhance it?
Yeah, the only shame was that as a founder, you couldn't see the other founders pitching.
You were a
That's
bit busy,
that's
right?
yeah, exactly. So maybe I don't know, filming one table, and so we can watch at least the other founders back, because I've unfortunately have no idea what they're doing, or just on a very, very superficial level after having a quick chat. So that would be lovely.
I guess we could do that. We could do a prequel, couldn't we? Where you guys all get to sort of do a demo for each other, maybe on a remote thing, and then you do the
Yeah.
in-person thing on the evening. But that's really interesting. Thank you for that. And
Yeah.
nobody's mentioned that yet, so that's really cool. All right. So what's next for you on WAVESIX? Where are you going to take it from here?
I think WAVESIX 2026, I think it's going to be a good year, because I feel I've, as a solo founder, have come a long way, and I'm slowly getting my pieces together and feel a little bit more confident about where to lead Wave 6 Um, I feel I've built a lot of very good foundations, and now slowly, slowly they're coming to fruition. And yeah, watch the space. They're little steps coming, but I'm hoping, yeah, Wave 6 will be a yeah, going strongly this year. That's my plan and my hope.
Okay, well, obviously, as a People's Choice winner, you get some special sessions with Pedro and Rachel and Matt to try and guide you on your way, and I hope those are useful to you. And if they're not, then come back to me afterwards. Let's see what we can work out in the
You know,
2026 should be.
yeah, I can't wait because I love Canopy community. It's such a great group of bunch of people, you know, and everyone's super helpful and supportive. So what you've created there is just incredible. So super well done, you.
Well, they're nice folks, and they put their time in, you know, voluntarily. They put people like Pedro and stuff, you know, they're not doing the mentoring because they get paid €1,000 an hour for it or anything. It's kind of wonderful. All right. So look, we've got another demo night coming up in May in Bristol, of course, and we've got loads in between. But if somebody's looking at the demo nights and they're going to take it on for the first time, what is your best piece of advice so that somebody else can become People's Choice Award winner in their own demo night?
I'd say just go for it. It's the brilliant setup for a very safe feedback scenario. You know, you couldn't wish for a better place, basically. It's a great opportunity to get yourself out there and to test yourself and to test your pitching. Especially with a new format, doing it 4 times in a row, you can see where it lands, you can see where you have to tweak it. Yeah, you couldn't wish for a better practice run and before you want to go in front of investors or more serious pitching. So my advice would be, yeah, go for it, put yourself out there, get out of your comfort zone, and most importantly, and this is what Pedro as well told me, enjoy it.
Yeah, and I mean, you were remarkable because I watched you from afar as you're going through the different tables, and to see how you were holding yourself and how confident you were in the fourth one compared to the first one, where you were kind of tense and trying to get it all right and everything. It was really good to see, and you kind of handled questions in a different way by the fourth one. And
Yeah.
when we're organising this stuff, it's part of the design to try and make it what we call a progression, so people are better off at the end of it than they were at the start. And you just personified that. It was incredible to see. I didn't even have to ask you a question to know how it was working for you. It was brilliant.
It was great. The atmosphere, but the audience, they were fantastic as well. And you know, big credits to Canopy community and Set Squared and bringing all these amazing people together who give up their time and to come not just for the networking, but support the founders and give them feedback and actionable advice. And yeah, it's great.
It's been really
very much
nice to
appreciated.
see the two communities coming together, and I love that moment where all the demos had finished and 3 tables worth of people didn't even move. They just turned to each other and started chatting, and the other table were closest to the bar and they went and found the drinks. It was quite funny too. But you know, you got your community at Set Squared, you got your community at Canopy. We've got people coming up from Cornwall, across from London, over from Bath, up from Exeter, all just to get involved in this, and that's really nice to see as well. And I met people this week that were just moved to Bristol and wanted to find out about stuff. Somebody was on gardening leave and thinking about exploring a startup in the future and wanted to find out what it's all about. You know, a student who came in an hour and a half late for the event but was really keen to talk to startups and see if he could do some free internships with them, and made himself at home and introduced himself bravely and stuff. And it was just everything I'd hoped for a demo night. And congratulations to you for sort of becoming the People's Choice winner in that. It was a very high performing group that did incredibly well with all their tables, and there you are with the vote. So you obviously did something very right on the evening.
No, thank you very much. No, I was just pleased that the message landed, because I've done some pitches before where I didn't feel comfortable, and you could see from the questions afterwards that the message didn't come across. So this was this was lovely. That was brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you, Julia. Congratulations, and wish you every success with everything and with your chats with Pedro, Rachel, and Matt. Good luck.
Thank you very much, Stuart. Thank you.
See you later.
See you.